have you ever met a grain of sand? Well, today you're going to... Let's say hello to Duna. Duna is a teeny tiny grain of sand who lives in a giant sunny place called a desert. Every single morning when Duna wakes up, the sun is shining so brightly it feels like a giant hairdryer is pointed right at her. It's hot, hot, hot. But guess what happens at night? Whoosh! All that heat disappears, and Duna shivers like she's trapped inside a giant ice cream freezer. Brr! 1 minute she's sunbathing, the next she's an ice cube. Life for Duna is one big adventure. When the wind blows, she becomes a super surfer, riding the airwaves across the sandy sea. Whee! She zips and zooms with millions of her sandy friends. Sometimes, she reaches the top of a huge sand hill, called a dune, and then tumbles all the way down. It's like the world's biggest, softest slide. As she rolls, she sometimes sees giant, thirsty camels walking by. They look around with their long eyelashes and say, where did all the water go? Duna just giggles and hides, because she knows the desert's biggest secret. And what is that secret? It's that deserts are places with very, very little water. That's why it's so sandy and dry. Because there aren't many clouds to act like a blanket, it gets super hot during the day when the sun is out. And at night, with no cloud blanket to keep the warmth in, all the heat escapes into space, making it really, really cold. So, deserts are famous for their extreme temperatures, sizzling hot days, and freezing cold nights. It's a land of opposites. What makes deserts look the way they do? It's all about the wind, the sand, and lots of time. The wind is like a giant artist. It picks up tiny sand grains like Duna and blows them around. Over thousands of years, this blowing wind carves amazing shapes out of rocks and builds those huge, rolling sand dunes. It's like nature's own sculpture park, constantly changing and moving. So, a desert landscape you see today might look a little different 100 years from now, all thanks to the power of the wind. Now, you might think a place with so little water and such crazy temperatures would be empty, right? Wrong. Deserts are full of life. They're just very good at hiding. There are amazing animals that are masters of survival. Think of camels that can store water for long journeys, or little desert foxes with huge ears that help them stay cool. Snakes, lizards, and scorpions are pros at finding shade and hunting at night when it's cooler. Plants in the desert, like cacti, are experts at storing water. Deserts aren't empty at all. They're secret cities full of incredible survivors. Here is a fun fact to spark your imagination. Some deserts are so incredibly quiet that you can actually hear your own heartbeat. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. Imagine being in a place so still and silent. It's a reminder of how vast and peaceful these amazing places can be, even with all the wind and sand flying around. It's a quietness that's full of secrets and stories. And now, it's time for a tiny challenge. I want you to grab a piece of paper and some crayons. Your mission is to draw your very own desert creature. It can be any animal you can imagine, real or make-believe. But here's the twist. You have to give it one special superpower to help it survive in the desert. Maybe it has super cooling fur, or feet that can walk on hot sand without getting burned. Or maybe it can find water underground with its nose. Let your imagination run wild and create the ultimate desert survivor. So, from Duna, the grain of sand, to the amazing animals and ever-changing landscapes, we've learned that deserts are far from being empty. They are dynamic, beautiful, and full of life that is adapted in the most clever ways. They are a testament to the power of nature and the resilience of life. The next time you see a picture of a desert, remember the hidden world that thrives there. Thanks so much for exploring the desert with me today. I hope you had fun. If you enjoyed our adventure, do you and T forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing journeys into the wonders of our planet. See you next time.